Most of us now listen to music using streaming services such as Tidal and Qobuz. Dolby Atmos, which is a new surround sound format, also sometimes called a codec, was initially utilized in movie theaters and has now also been embraced in home theater processors and receivers. It adds 4 height channels as well as 2 width channels. Height channel speakers can be placed on the ceiling or front wall, and width channel speakers go to the left and right of the front main left and right speakers respectively. However, Dolby Atmos is much more than just the addition of a few channels. It incorporates what is called object-based encoding that affects all of the channels. In older Dolby codecs, even though we have side surround and rear surround speakers, when the left channel had some surround sound, the entire set of left speakers were active all at once, and the same for the right side surround sound. This is because there are really only 2 channels in the older Dolby codecs. For Dolby Atmos, there are many more individual channels, and each individual speaker can have sound just by itself. So, for example, the sound of a jet passing overhead might be heard first in the right rear surround channel, then one or both of the 2 height channels, which have 4 speakers, 2 each for front height and 2 each for rear height, then the left front channel. This gives us a much more spacious set of sound effects and music too. That's right, we now have at our fingertips music encoded with object-based surround sound. Both Tidal and Qobuz streaming services offer it, and so does Apple Music Streaming. For this review, I obtained a new music album on disc from 2L, which is a music publisher located in Norway. The disc is entitled Home, with Jan Gunnar Hoff on piano. It is encoded in all sorts of formats, which take up 2 discs, including 2-channel stereo at high resolution and several surround sound formats, including Dolby Atmos 7.1.4. The 4 is the front and rear set of 4 height channels. The album consists of solo piano playing easy listening jazz, which is something I like very much because it is so relaxing. I used this album in my Stereo, Audio, and Home Theater 101 Plus video review of 3 sets of bookshelf speakers, the Focal Area 906, SVS Ultra, and Sonus Faber Lumina 2. Focal is a French speaker company, and in America we are likely to pronounce it focal, as in a lens focal length, but the French pronunciation is Focal. I did not use height channels for listening to this music because I wanted to see how it sounded with just a conventional set of 7 channels: front, left, and right, center, left and right side surround, and left and right rear surround. There was no width channel for this Atmos encode. In Dolby Atmos, Hoff's piano literally filled the room. It did not sound like I was sitting in the middle of the piano. It simply sounded like the piano was very nearby. It was not love at first sight. It was love at first eardrum stimulation. I will now be going out of my way to find some more music encoded with Dolby Atmos in my music streaming service, which is Qobuz. In fact, this particular one, entitled Home, is available there as well. If you have a processor or receiver that has Dolby Atmos decoding available, you should try some music that has Atmos encoding. It is really something else. Thanks for watching.